You hear a recording of your own voice, and your first reaction is always the same. That is not what I sound like. It sounds higher, thinner, almost like a stranger. You cringe. You want to delete it instantly. But here is the uncomfortable truth. That recording is exactly what you sound like to everyone else. The voice in your head, the deep, warm one you are used to, almost no one else has ever heard it. So why do you sound like two completely different people? The answer is hiding inside your own skull. Normally, when you hear a sound, it travels one way, through the air. Sound waves leave a source, move through the air, and enter your ears. This is how you hear everything: music, other people, the whole world. And it is how you hear a recording of your voice. It is also the only way everyone else ever hears you. But when you speak, something extra happens. Your vocal cords vibrate, and those vibrations do not just travel out into the air. They also travel straight up through the bones of your skull, right into your inner ear, from the inside. This is called bone conduction. So when you talk, you hear your own voice two ways at once. Through the air, like everyone else, and through your own skull, from within. And you are the only person on earth who hears that second version. Now here is the key. Bone does not carry sound the same way air does. Bone is much better at carrying low, deep frequencies. So the version traveling through your skull is richer, warmer, bassier. It is like having a tiny subwoofer built into your head, one that only you can hear. So the voice you have known your entire life is a special blend. Air plus bone. Deep, full, and comforting. But a microphone has no skull. It only captures the air version, the thinner one without all that bass. So when you finally play it back, all of that warmth is suddenly gone. And you hear, for the very first time, the voice everyone else has always heard. But it gets deeper than just frequencies. Because there is a second reason you cringe. Your whole life, your brain built a picture of who you are. And part of that picture is your voice. The deep, familiar one inside your head. It became part of your identity, part of you. So when you hear the recording and it does not match the voice in your mind, your brain panics a little. It is the same feeling as seeing a photo where you look slightly off. That is not how I see myself. Scientists actually have a name for this. Voice confrontation. You're not just hearing a different sound. You're meeting a version of yourself you did not know existed. If your whole identity feels slightly shaken right now, tap the like button. It helps more curious people find this. And here is the part that is truly strange. For almost all of human history, this never happened. Think about it. For 200,000 years, no human ever heard their own true voice. Your ancestors lived their whole lives knowing only the warm voice inside their own head. The voice everyone else heard? They never knew it. It stayed a complete stranger to them, from birth to death. Then, barely 150 years ago, everything changed. We invented recording. And suddenly, for the first time ever, humans could hear themselves the way the rest of the world hears them. You are part of the very first generations in history to ever meet your own outside voice. So here is the truth to make peace with. That recorded voice is not the fake one. It is the real one, the one your friends and family love, the one that says good morning, that laughs, that means it when it says I love you. To everyone who cares about you, that voice is you. The cringe you feel is not because it sounds bad. It is only because it is unfamiliar. You have simply never been properly introduced to yourself from the outside. So the next time you hear a recording of your voice and your skin crawls just a little, do not delete it. That is not a stranger. That is the voice the whole world already knows and loves as you. You are just hearing yourself the way everyone else always has. And honestly, they have never minded it at all. If your ancient brain like that, subscribe. There is a lot more coming. Because next time, we are asking a strange one. Why do mirrors lie to you?